So let's start this up. This is OHM. I'm back again, and let me show you where we at. We're doing slice up the singles. We're gonna be doing No Big Deal, Coach, and Jon Keith, NUMB. I'm ready to jump in here and see what No Big Deal has to offer and what Jon Keith has popping. So he's got the little concert thing going. So I'm ready to see these things. So I will say, if you didn't check out my old video, check it out and let me know what you thought of that sounds complicated and to hell with the devil. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this thing and get into there and see what we got popping in this thing, you know. I noticed that last time I didn't have full screen. I need to just do full screen videos, you know, instead of just doing like I have it right here. I'm going to actually like make this full screen. Let's do it this way. This is better, right? This is better. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. See what No Big Deal has popping with this one. This sounds like a No Big Deal beat. He must like these type of beats. Every time you look, he's got beats like this. Okay, I've been like, I remember the last time, like I said, I've been gone from music for like 4 years, not that long, like about 4 years. And last time I had heard No Big Deal, he would mention Jesus, he would mention God, but that wasn't the focal point of his music. Um, we 27 seconds in, and God is like what he's talking about. I'm very shocked. I see he's doing a tour with KB. I hope KB put some God in him. That sounds sus. I hope KB helped him elevate as a Christian. Let's start this over. I'm actually liking this. And I want to say, I'm not saying that No Big Deal wasn't a Christian. I'm saying that his music was music. It wasn't CHH. Don't get me wrong. He talked about God, but it was always an afterthought to his lyricism. I hope you get what I'm saying. A lot of rappers do this. They talk about God, they mention him, but he's not the center part of the song. The song is just displaying music and their lyricism, but God was the background of it. You know, he wasn't the foreground of it. And there was most songs No Big Deal made where God was not the point of the song. Jesus was not the point of the song. The point of the song was just a song. Anyway, so let's keep going. All right, I think that's it. Man. So what do I think of this one? I'm very shocked, man. I did not think that No Big Deal was gonna do this type, and maybe he does. You know, I gotta be honest with you. I've only jammed one album, No Big Deal, and I just was like, it's just not my type of music, so I didn't really keep jamming him. But if this is what he's on now, I might listen to it. I will say, like, he suffers from that whole thing I was just talking about, where I don't want to say, I'm just a hater. Sometimes I feel like I'm a hater because of what I critique. But I feel that what he does is, a lot of the time, he just makes music. And what I mean by that, there's no story. And like I said, I'm old school. Most cats don't do stories no more. They just do, Jesus is the rock. He's the rock like this. Gotta keep him with the rock because he locked like this. I'm gonna keep it with my crew. Get my crew rock. You know, it's just, everything is just one point to the next point. I don't know why my camera acting like that. I did do that before. Anyway, one point leads to the next point, leads to the next point, but none of it is a story. None of it has they have an essential theme, which is he's saying Jesus is the coach. He run the plays, because the chorus lets you know what he's talking about. But the lyrics is just like, you know what I'm saying? So it's not story driven, but this might be just because he's making a radio hit. I mean, we always see cats make radio hits, so this might be just a radio hit for him. What do I rate this, man? I rate this a 7 out of 10, because Lyrics was there. This is a song you could jam in your truck and make people walk up to you and say, "Man, what you bang? I never heard that dude before." And then you tell them about Christ. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Okay, so we're gonna move on now. We're at Jon Keith numb. Let's see why he numb. Let's go. All right, so right off bat we melodic with it. You know what I'm saying? So I thought Jon Keith was white, but looking here, he black. I wanted to kill myself. Oh, he had a story to tell. Look at this boy. What he do? Oh, that's Tory Lanez, Lady of Namek. Oh my god, I never even seen that Tory Lanez song. Uh, anyway, so it's melodic. Let's see what he does with this. Let's see how it goes. I can't hate. That was a nice. I like that part. I like how he said, "If they sleep, won't be on me." That's a little boldness with it. I don't know what that was. That boy said, "I don't speak French, but say la vie," and then he does like look like I'm an old man, so it looks like gang signs. But maybe he just like I don't know. I'm old, so to me, I never want a Christian to do that kind of stuff. See, look, like I don't know what he doing with that. That seems like he's, and it looked like he was like, I don't know. What is this song about? Numb? He just said, "Baby, it's a hard time to fall in love." What? Wait. I'm sorry. What is he talking about? Is this a love song? Look at this. What was this? What's with these? Look at this. Wait a minute. Is this a Christian? Like, I don't know what I'm looking at right now, bro. Like, what is this? Like, I understand you from the streets, you still in it, you rough, but why you put this in your song though? I don't like that. This whole song is like, it's like I'm listening to a secular artist. I don't, and he doing like the new age love songs, except he keeping it PG, or should I say G. So he ain't talking about girl, what I want to do to you. He just saying it's a, anyway. And this kind of solidified my distaste with what he was doing earlier. This dude right here, whoever he is, literally in the camera is telling you I'm gonna shoot you. Well, let's keep going. You said you never gonna leave. Okay, I'm ready to die. Hold on, what are we talking? I know we got ties. Pray you don't see my vice. You said you're never gonna leave. He must be talking about Jesus. Okay, I'm ready to die. So maybe he's talking about dying to himself and giving it to God. See, this is the part that makes no sense to me. He said, "I can't be nice, can't speak that sugar and spice." You said no one else can't even see my life. I know we got ties. Pray you don't see my vice. You say you're not gonna leave. I'm ready to die. Is he talking about Jesus? Man, the way he was talking about him was weird, and you could tell young people love this. This is a song I will say that if I played in my youth group, they would love it. Like I can see them jamming him. I mean, like I said, I would never jam this. Man, let me. No, I wouldn't. I am, I am from 2000s. Was a teenager adult in the 2000s. I was not early 2000s, 03, 04, 05, like old. I'm old. So this type of music is just ugh, But my young youth, I could see them jamming this. I will say, I super pray that he finds a mentor that he would, because you could. This is immaturity. This whole video is immaturity at work. It's I see super immaturity. I hope he has a big brother, big father in the faith, someone who would navigate his life. Because the last thing I need is for a young cat like this who got a promising career to dibble dabble. Because I mean, he doing this, you could tell he came from a life where maybe he was living a certain way. And if it says what he said right here, that he wanted to kill himself, he needs a big brother, not these cats that are around him. He needs somebody who's been in the faith for a long time that keep him in that word. Because his song is not word centric. It's youth song where he talking about God. He is. He talking about God, but it's not meat. And I understand, like I said, he young. This is young people music. 99% of young people music has no meat in it. Pause. It's all milk. So it's not like I expect it. I'm just saying, this brother, I hope I pray the best for him. I definitely want to check out more songs by him, because this is something I could definitely play for young people. Like even this part right here, like this right here, this dude's literally humping and twerking in a Christian song. Nothing but young cats, dog. Any of them that are older than 20, older than 30, ought to be ashamed of themselves. If they're not, it's understandable, and that's why I said and I'm being biblical. You may think I'm hating, but the Bible says that the older are supposed to teach the younger. So anybody who is doing Christian music needs an elder in their lives that are mentoring them, that are critiquing, that are putting them on the path that sends them up. I don't care if his goal is to make money, then he's probably not going to look for it. But if his goal is to be the best Christian he can be and reach those who are lost and give them music to listen to, then he needs a mentor that'll anyway. He did the gun thing again. What is with him and guns? What is with him and guns, man? um so I love the song for what it is. I really do. No hating against it. I really do not like the guns in it, but the I don't like that because it has no place in the Christians music unless you're talking about I used to do this, I don't do it no more. And he ended the video like that. Like, how do you end a video like that? I don't know. This irked me a little bit, so I'm definitely gonna reduce 2 points for it. The beat was awesome. I love that. It's like a dance song. This is definitely in the club dance type song. So I love the beat. Auto tunes, I would take a point from it, but the lyrics was really nice, straight melodic. That's how the melodic people rap. Not really bar centric, but smooth with it and go. He's very good. You could tell he probably did this in the world before he became a Christian and started doing it for Christ. I don't know. I'm just speculating. I need to watch this documentary and see. That's crazy. He made a documentary. I wonder how long he's been in the Christian game to get a documentary. But anyway, what do I rate this? If No Big Deal got a 7, I'm gonna get this a 6, because listening to No Big Deal made me want to raise it to an 8, because I definitely, listening to Jon Keith, I want to give No Big Deal actually more. So I'm gonna give No Big Deal a 8, and then I'm gonna drop a 6 on Jon Keith. NUMB. I will tell you though, this is a song that you play for your youth group, because your youth group, they need music that'll get them dancing and just feel like music can be for us. So you sprinkle this in with the meat. Pause. So anyway, this is OHM. These are me cutting through the singles. Jon Keith is somebody I'm gonna put on my watch list. This is my watch list. No Big Deal. I'm gonna have to see what you dropping soon, because if you bringing it back to Christ, I'm all in. I'm definitely gonna jam it. So shouts out to Jon Keith. Keep doing your thing. I hope you find somebody who can just keep you focused on Christ, and also, get your money. So anyway, this is OHM. Peace.